All right, welcome to BwoyATingzPodcast. And I did tell you guys that for this month of December, I'll be having a lot of giveaways for you, right? So we started from last week and we're going to continue until the end of December. You understand what I'm saying? So the first one is by Campari. And remember that I'm a part of their red leather campaign, which involve 2 parts Magnum and 1 part Campari. You understand what I'm saying? So each week I'm going to be selecting 2 random winners for a gift basket. Last week I had a series of questions for you guys and I just selected based on the correct answers. So when you're answering the question, just ensure that you're using BwoyATingzPodcast, the hashtag BwoyATingz after dark, the hashtag on the Campari post with the flyer of myself, correct? So for this week's questions though, the first question is, what is the current Campari promotion happening locally? Zimmy. Number 2, name 3 other Caribbean countries Campari is active in. And number 3, share your favorite Campari mix. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Answer the questions. For those who answer the questions correctly and using the hashtag, you will be one of 2 winners of the Campari basket that we're having as a part of our promotion. However, you have to be following the Campari's page. If you're not following Campari Caribbean, you won't be eligible any at all. Get me? So that is for Campari. Make sure go on the page, follow them, like the post them where you stay with me right? And also just answer the questions correctly. Use the hashtag this Tuesday on my radio show 8 to 11 on News Talk at 93 FM. I'll be announcing the winners. So you have to listen also for you to know if you have won a basket from Campari. And also, can you just pass those things for me, please? So we have some giveaways from Kevia Perfect 10 Med Spa, and they're located shop number 19 inside the Ligani Post Mall. Last week I gave a giveaway for a procedure. This week we'll be doing a giveaway for a $5,000 gift certificate. You understand what I said? This is a big deal, guys. So you can use the $5,000 and you can do a procedure, a treatment, or get products with it. So what I'll be asking you is, can you tell me 3 services or products that Kevia Perfect 10 Med Spa offers? Zimmy, use the hashtag as well, BwoyATingz After Dark, BwoyATingz Podcast. You also have to be following them to be eligible, all right? So once I answer the questions, I'll be selecting 1 lucky winner for that. But we also have some separate giveaways from them. If it is that you are coming in for a consultation, which is free for any procedure or service, even if it's just a facial, you can get up to 10 or 15%. See me? Tita, nice and clean. Happy holidays from Kevia Perfect 10 Med Spa. And you can get up to 15% discount basically for any procedure, service, treatment, anything that you're doing. All you have to do is come in shop number 19 in the Ligani Post Mall for a consultation. If it's for a treatment, as I said, a procedure or a product, anything it is, even if it's a little facial, there's a come in, you tell them say you want a consultation, you get 10 to 15%. You understand? And they also have some gift certs. It's Christmas, people birthday. Big up myself, my birthday is this Monday. So we have some gift certificates for you guys as well. So if you want to gift someone with anything at all, you can come in and purchase one. Then you can treat your loved one, family members, spouses, whatever it is, to a treatment, a little spa, something, a little foot detox, a little facial, whatever it is that you would like for this person to get. They have gift certs available. And then also to K's Pharmacy, located shop number 17 in the Duhaney Park Plaza. They have up to 30% discount on anything at all in the pharmacy up until December 15th. It was only supposed to be up until November. But BwoyATingz, I'm telling you, I give you some things. So just go over to their IG page and follow them. And they have a wide variety of things, gifts, whatever it is that you would want. They have it, right? So that's 3 things. You can be a winner of Campari, one of the baskets. Answer the questions on their page. Follow them. Or Kevia Perfect 10. Follow them as well. You can also win something, anything at all. A $5,000 gift certificate to go to a procedure or a product of your choice. And also members to them have them gift cert them and the little things them. And you can also get up to 15%. enough, stop me that. Up to 15% off on your next treatment or procedure. We're going to have 2 lovely guests. We're going to discuss a topic that me feel like said, well, I don't want to hear. I'm going to interview an up and coming artist, she bad like yards, so not ask Christ. This is BwoyATingzPodcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for watching. All right, welcome to another episode of BwoyATingzPodcast. I have some fantastic guests here, but before we go into that, I want to big up the Catella Perfect 10 Med Spa located at shop number 19 inside the Ligoni Post Mall. Also big up to Campari Caribbean. You know, they have the new campaign, the Red Leather campaign, you know, to go on with a bag of boys and a bag of things. And also to K's Pharmacy, located shop number 17 in Duhaney Park Plaza. All right. So I have 2 guests here that they were here on my radio show before, individually. So we have Kevia and we have Miss Nasty Love herself.
Right, true.
Yeah, Marcy Chin, what going? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we're going to discuss a bag of things today. We're going to talk about you, your career. We're going to also speak about women financially providing for their men. I know that's something that we're very, very passionate against. Guys, based on our last conversation. And the Things Nation, the people them really and truly love you. So we decided to offer forward back here. Understand the ships. But before we get into that though, how have you been since the last time I've seen you? What 3 weeks ago that was?
Wow, yeah? I've been great. And your being on your show was great. You know, I gained some new fans. So big up you and big up the Things Nation.
Yeah,
right, true.
Anytime radio can come up, man. No joke.
Yeah, I had to come back.
So for those who didn't listen to the radio show, give us a little background of you. You know, how did you get started in this? Before you even get started in the music, who was Marcy Chin as a child?
As a child?
Yeah, man.
Boy, I'll say that I've always been different. You know, people always say I'm weird or whatever, so I just accepted that I've been different. I don't know. What is there to say?
What high school you went to?
St. Hugh's.
Really? What big up St. Hugh's girls, them? You didn't strike me for a St. Hugh's girl, though.
Why you say really?
I
don't feel like a Queen's vibe. Okay, what school?
Kind of give me a Queen's vibe, like one of them.
No? I thought the same thing. You know, me used to go Queens and stuff.
Yeah, big up Queens, right? True, you know. And then my sister's school.
Oh yes, they are. So before you came into music, were you working before? Like what
absolutely.
Was the
I used to. Everything that I did outside of music was to support my music. So you know, I'd get a 9 to 5 shamelessly, or do whatever hustle, you know. Just to make sure my music, because music for me is not a hustle. Music is my life, my passion. It's just what I do. It's just something that I've been doing. I found myself, you know, as a kid, I used to just write songs. I didn't know that I was going to be an artist. I used to say that I'd be a star, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was going to be through music. It was just the one thing that was very consistent and natural. So it just kind of manifested that way.
Manifestation. So I was talking about that.
Yeah.
Did you sing in like church choirs, school choirs?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah? I went to church when I was younger, and I was on the choir. And in school too, I was always doing music because even my graduation song from my prep school, I wrote one of the verses. I don't remember the song now, but
just so I can tell you sing
it. No, I don't remember it. Cause a long time. That's but the experience I do remember, cause I used to be a part of like the festivals and things like that, the music festivals.
Oh, me too. Good.
Yeah, I used to play the
rounded man for a long time.
Very talented, long time.
Yeah, man, a long time. Yeah, man. So as it relates to like siblings, did you have any siblings growing up?
Yeah.
As a child?
Okay. For both of my parents, I'm the only girl, but they split, and my mom has a son and my dad has a son. So I'm the first child, yes. And I grew up with my brother by my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if it is that your mother or your father is listening now, what type of child? I just kind of feel like you used to be a trouble.
Yeah, man. Like,
Really?
I just feel like say you used to give whole heap of trouble.
I used to just live life on my own terms, and that's just it. I did get in. I did get in trouble for that sometimes, but
love that.
you know, they had to accept that eventually, that this is me. You know, my mother, I remember we had some kind of interview thing with my mother, and she brought up that I was stubborn. And I said, why would you say I'm stubborn?
You look very stubborn.
I look stubborn?
Yes, you do.
And she reminded me that there was a time, because she used to beat me. Used to get my ass whooped.
Man, tell that man, bad putting right through. Well, no.
And she reminded me of one incident where she was beating me, and I was just like, well, you just have to kill me, cause I don't remember what it was, and she doesn't remember either, but it was a thing where
if I dirt, I dirt.
If I dirt, I dirt.
Right, that's so.
Cause she always knew that I'm the type of person that if I believe in something, that's just it. And if I don't think I'm wrong, then I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't care. I'm just doing me.
You know, I can kind of see you as that child, for real. All right, so transitioning now to adulthood, how did you start in music? How did that journey start?
You know, one day, well, I used to always write songs, like I said. And so, like, there's this guy in my community, Ken Cut. We used to go KC.
Big up Ken Cut.
Right, true.
Yeah.
Craigie Ranks, big up yourself. Trust me. He used to, you know, DJ and all of that. And just one day my mom, she had a shop. So I used to like be in the shop all the time, and he would come out there and we just sit down with him, and me and him write a song together, and that was it. No intention. Then one day I was hanging out with this guy that I used to model for, Freddie James, big up yourself. Used to run off Asylum and Taboo and back in those days. He took me to Danny Champagne's house. Danny Champagne, rest his soul, is a producer. The guy, he wrote The Angels hit Just a Downtown Girl Living Uptown Life. Yeah. So they had some kind of meeting conversation, and he had a studio in his house. So I said, me and the engineer just called me, say, yo, I have a song I want to DJ. And him just give me the rhythm, and we DJ the song with me and the youth, right? Called Hypeness. And then, you know, ever since then, I had the song on the CD. It wasn't mixed or anything. And would kind of shy come in and say, yo, I didn't know anything about mixing songs or whatever. So it did sound raw. And I say, yo, I wasn't sure. But then one day I met Super Hype. And he got the CD.
Big up Super Hype, big up my G.
He got the CD and he was like, oh, you have potential, man. You see me? And then he and I recorded a song together called Really Like You. And that was the first song that I ever heard on the radio for myself.
How long ago was that? About?
I don't remember.
A long time?
Maybe like 2010.
Oh, lemon a long time, that one. 10 years.
Oh, Jesus.
So within throughout your 10-year span, from you started your first song to now, when I really got serious about it was when I met Conley McCarthy of War 21. Natalie Storm. You remember Natalie Storm with Spyro, Timberlake, them and
Tifa?
Shaja.
So we became friends because people used to say that we look so much alike.
I'm just about to say that. You kind of give me a Natalie Storm vibe, come to think of it now, you know. And
so she used to talk to me, and when I told her that, you know, I think I'm going to do this music thing, she used to talk to Conley about me. She's like, yo, this girl, she have a big voice, you know, but it's like she's afraid of her voice. You see me? And, you know, when Conley and I met, I was so shy. Like, I had all these lyrics and everything, but because I look up to him so much, you know, I grew up on his music, War 21, like me, when it comes to dancehall, hardcore dancehall, original dancehall, like, yeah. But when I finally did, he was like, all right, I'm gonna make a rhythm feel. I got DJ a song. And I did. And it actually was just history from then. Cause, Bada Bada Gang.
Bada Bada.
Yeah. With Natalie and everybody, you know, they kind of like went their separate ways. But he was working with some artists, you know, that were kind of like in the same position as me. And I'm like, you know what? I wrote an email. I'm like, you know what? I think we should do this Bada Bada Gang thing officially. And let's just use whatever links we have or whatever, you know, because, you know, when it comes to entertainment, you need money. You need money to whatever. But we didn't have that. We were just some talented kids, and We knew people, whatever. So anyway, fast forward, that happened. And then I did this song with one of the guys that was a part of our new Bada Bada gang, D1, called Make It Bounce Off. Yeah.
Make It Bounce Off.
Yes. And, you know, it kind of just grew its own legs and became a big hit. Like it's over 80 million streams across all platforms.
Yeah, funny thing is about that, I know that song. We all know that song.
But no one
it was
knew.
until I found out about you, I knew that it was you.
Yeah.
Because that song is a big song.
It's a big song.
Internationally as well. Like
internationally, like all the, okay, so like even the NBA, right? When the cheerleaders are dancing, they're dancing to that song. And I remember someone was tagging like Spice, and someone was like, no, that's Marcy. So everyone knows the song, but they don't know.
Never know that you. It's like me, right?
Because in those days when I was doing it, it was really just for the passion. I wasn't really trying to make it.
You never tried boss.
I never
tried.
I never did I promote or nothing. Because enough people just heard like even the bounce that came after that. Like it was my first official music video. You know, people gravitated to it, and a lot of people were like, why is she not famous? I just wasn't promoting. It wasn't until I did Ride, you know, when I said, all right, I eat this. Because I even, I deactivated or my Instagram, I just went missing. Because that's kind of my thing. I like to go off the grid.
Oh, me too.
But when Conley brought that song to me, like the rhythm and everything, I mean, I said, shit, I'm ready. You see me? So I did the video. And then when I came back on Instagram, the video was ready and everything. And everybody's just like loving it. And I had Prince Marnie did a skit on the song. And that's what really had so many people know about the song, you know. Shout out Prince Marnie.
So then you moved from, so what was the transition like from Bada Bada? Like how did all of that like this?
Well, you know, people just did their thing. D1 migrated. And you know, I guess the others just decided, I don't know what they're doing with themselves. But you know, and Timberly is still around because she just put out a song the other day too. So, you know,
really,
we're still cool.
I'm fan of Timberly, man, I tell you the truth.
Yeah, I mean, she and I did a song too for my first mixtape called Chatting With Boy, and trust me, the dancers, you know, Paris Gobel, I don't know if you know that name. She is an internationally famous dancer. Like, she works with even Rihanna. She choreographed the Fenty campaign and all that. She loves Marcy Chin's music. Like, when she danced to Make It Bounce Up, that shit went viral. You see me? And like, I'm telling you, celebrities and everything. So it bust, and it's like, it felt like it bust underground or something because people just didn't know who that girl was. So like, now that I'm ready, because I went to New York like last year for like 6 months, and I said, you know what? I'm really ready to do this. And I started like, because I journal. I believe in journaling and manifestation and things like that. Because I know it's real. You know, it's not, I don't believe it. I know it. And so everything so far has manifested, you know, including like, because I wanted to do something about, you know, Chin City and Marcy Chin. Chin City is the name of my fan base. And it just kind of happened in 2020, you know. 2020 came scary, but I wasn't worried because I know how manifestation works.
So then you're signed.
No, I wanted to just, I mentioned that because my EP that I put out recently, I did a presentation.
Yeah, I know that.
And that's something that I manifested too, because I really thought about doing something like that. So I just wanted to say that, whatever.
Come on, manifestation is real, man, and I tell people that all the time. You know, if you want something, speak it, you know, positively within yourself. Absolutely. And the universe will repay you. Yeah. No joke. So fast forward now.
I love your anklets.
To the legendary Downstone Records.
Yeah.
You performed on Sunfest.
Oh God.
Your single Nasty Love is making its rounds.
Yeah.
So this year, is a good year.
This year is the year that I'm really making the effort to, you know, be more known locally, at least, because before now, the bulk of my fan base was like in Chile and Italy, you know, because
big foreign. Them that big foreign. Yeah. No man, a big foreign. Them.
Yeah, because I did perform in Chile, and the reception was so like, I couldn't believe it. I looked to see if Rihanna stepped up behind me. Because
I said, no man, I don't need them a chair for some. Yeah, I don't need.
Yeah, and so I didn't know, you know, I just didn't know how much of an impact my music was making without even trying to boss. And even just being signed to Down Sound now was a manifestation too. You know, like, yeah, I'm here. This is what I want, and this is what's happening.
Wow. So how did the Down Sound thing came about? I think Cecile had a part.
Oh yeah. So Cecile, I think she heard about
Big up
me.
Cecile. Yeah.
Right, true. When I did Ride, she fell in love with that song. And she reached out to me and she was like, girl, I don't know you, but you're bad. You see me? And like she's like, don't worry about you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fact that you're not popular now or whatever. Not those words, but that's what she was
basically
saying. You know, and I'm like, cool. And she was just watching me, and she never, you know, she supported me, of course. You know, she's that girl. And then last year, on my birthday, Scatter and Cecile and a couple of people, they were like, yo, look, let's work, because, you know, we see that we can take it to the next level.
Yeah.
And so they, you know, we started hanging out and working, and she introduced me, Scatter introduced me to Joe, and it's just, the rest is history, I guess.
And so now that you're with Down Sound, and you know, it's a big factory over there, and them push and them would work.
Yes.
How's that atmosphere, you know, working within that environment?
Oh, it feels like home.
Yeah.
Which is the most important thing. You know, they make an effort to understand me.
Which is very important.
The dating phase, they take that seriously. Like, okay, let's get to know her and let's figure out how to market her properly, because I'm not just one regular dancehall artist.
You have an eccentric style too.
Easy me.
Your music and your style.
Yeah, because I genre hop, you know, but you know, dancehall is just my thing. But I genre hop, whatever, and they see that, so they're just, you know, trying to find creative ways to make it work, and I love that. Feels safe.
You told me a story which I saw on the on Instagram, and when you came on the radio show, we spoke about the Sumfest thing.
Oh yeah.
So let us now go into that, because that is to me, enough people that crack under that pressure, you know.
Oh yeah.
To be honest with you. So Joe, you were doing some promotions for Sumfest.
I was doing TikToks. Because Joe loves my TikTok. He thinks that I'm an amazing actor as well. And so he thought, okay, what's usual for Sumfest and new artists that go on Sumfest is that they have a buzz, right? And we didn't want it to seem like nepotism per se, to just have to just put me on Sumfest, nobody know me or whatever. So he decided against it. We all decided, okay, fine. But initially, because the thing is, Corona came and then everything mashed up, you know, like the show itself, which is, you know, outside event or whatever, had to be put off. And so Joe was like, I guess he wasn't feeling comfortable with that. So within 3 weeks, he decided to make the show happen, which, you know, I'm amazed by, because it was just so great. And initially, when I thought I was going to perform, I wanted to do, some songs that I was getting some kind of notoriety for. For example, Bunks Up and next song, My Choice, that kind of gave me some kind of street cred with the girls. So, I was like planning it in my head, but then he was like, okay, so no some fest. Then no. The night before the show, he sent me a message and say, you're filming tomorrow. I said, I'm filming? What do you mean? Yeah, you're gonna perform and you get 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You have to make it work.
Right. So that's one song. So I said, shit. So I said, what am I gonna sing? Cause it's hard when you have some songs under your belt that people are, So he said, the song that you're promoting now, Nasty Love. I said, shit. All right. How are people gonna get to know who is Marcy? Cause I manifested that some fest. Me write it down in my journal and say, 2021, they're gonna show you, And so it came, and I couldn't say no. When he said that, I went to the studio that it was shot at, and I did my sound check, and that's when the band learned my music. That's when they learned right there. And my outfit wasn't ready until like 3 hours before. Like when I got the outfit, it wasn't even made like properly for me to get into it. It's like I had people forcing me into it because I was, trying on the outfit on the set. I couldn't get it off. So
I ate that.
I ate that.
Yeah.
I have to put on a shirt over it and everything till it was time for me to perform.
Wow.
And when I did it, I said, what, fuck it, I'm gonna put 2 more songs in it. So I'm gonna start off with Nasty Love, then I'm gonna fling in Ride and My Choice, and then come back to Nasty Love. So it's just like quick thinking, a lot of quick thinking. And, instead of saying, no, this don't look good and I want to come out great, nah. I just seized the moment.
All right. So then, what was the reception like?
People dragged me. They dragged me. But I'm okay with it. I'm fine.
It comes with the game.
It comes with it. Because the most important thing is that they're asking, who is this girl?
Them not going to want to put your music and them going to look and see who you are.
Exactly. So even when they drag me and, my style is different. My style is like, when I DJ, I sound like real strong or whatever. So like just original style thing. And that's not really like the sound of today. So a lot of people are like, she not sound good. And I was just elated to know that they were talking about me and they're curious now.
And listen, you have to always say, when life give you lemons, they make chocolate cake.
Right, true.
You're confused, they make them wonder what go on.
Yeah.
So a lemonade is supposed to make.
Yeah, because he put me on a prime time.
Yeah, man, I saw
and
that
that pissed people off because they're like, it's like, because they're all used to all these artists. And one thing with Jamaicans, if they don't know you, you could have go to like, if they don't know you, then they're just not fucking with you,
Alrighty, so then after Sumfest, what happened since then? How have you run with the concept?
I actually gained a lot of fans too, because there are people who reached out and tell me that I did well. And, after that, it was just like more people are curious. The blogs are posting me more now, and it's just
people just want to know.
This is all I know.
Now, one of my favorite songs from you, Nasty Love. Let's just talk about that.
Oh, let's talk about Nasty Love.
How did that song come about?
Let me sip this.
Yeah, man, sip the wide, man. Because Nasty Love have a buzz, So, how did that track come about, any at all?
Oh, okay. So when this COVID shit happened, I was waiting. I didn't sign my contract yet. And I still had a fan base and I still needed to, make it work. So I was listening to a song, actually, a Little Kim song, Nastiest One. And it put me in mind of, when you want to give somebody some passionate love, you know, like you just sometimes my boy just get vibes.
Boy have a buzz. Right, sure. Is it super now?
Yeah. So I was excited to put that in song form and to express it in dancehall style. You know, you just see a boy. Or maybe, you know, I'm not going to get myself in any trouble here. So let me just not say that.
I said it's a free space.
Yeah, no one. This is definitely a free space.
A free space.
Yeah.
Definitely safe.
I ain't seen a safe.
Yes, one.
Yo, I don't go there.
So you see a boy where you're like, hey, let's not say over here.
You just want to give him some nasty love. And it's just what that was.
And then that took, you know, form of itself. And it's been doing very well.
Yes.
You released a video for it.
I did just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. How we can find that video though? On your Vivo channel?
Yeah,
so
for
just
sure.
type in Marcy Chin
Just
pop up.
Marcy Chin, Nasty Love.
Nasty Love.
Yeah.
I love that song, by the way. I think.
Why do you love it so much?
That and Bounce Up, I think, are my favorite songs from it.
Why?
I don't know. Because
Nasty.
here's what. Two of them have like different things. It's like two totally different lanes. You see me? Bounce Up have a vibe. Me as a party, you just have that feeling.
Make
and then Nasty Love me, you know, everybody know the ships. So give me a buzz. Alrighty, okay. So now what is next for Marcy Chin? We're coming, this is the last quarter of the year. You know, 2021 is 2 weeks away basically. What is next for you?
Well, you will have to wait and see. Because that's my thing. I don't make announcements. I get it done, B.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, man. Love that.
So.
Alrighty. So we're going to talk about something now. When you came on my radio show, the people them did love your little segment and the things them. And we spoke about women financing their men, right? Kevia also came on my show, by the way. Let me just tell you if I'm no Marcy. She buy transmission for man carrying.
Yes, I'm scared.
And me, you either say you just bring one little man for little date and them something with a little pasta.
Yeah.
She buy transmission for car, right? So what do you think about women financing or financially supporting their significant other?
It's too wide to like kind of just pass any judgment.
Right.
You know, I don't pass judgment on women who are in love or are very capable. And, you know, that's just what women do. We're very nurturing. So we tend to want to help.
Once we're in love, man, yam. And
there are no rules. Like, you know, you don't learn that's a bad idea until after. Sometimes. Because sometimes it's just like, whatever.
You're in at the moment, you're in love. You just say, yeah, man.
You never say you're in love, right? True.
You see me? And then, but that's the thing, you know, it's like, how do you enter a relationship and, you know, you're cautious? Does it make sense? You know, what are you doing? It's like, you want to go all the way and you want to help, but then, fuck, this guy is a bum. Yeah,
but what did you know that the guy's a bum before dating him? You would have known that? Because someone pretend, they're very pretentious. So in the dating phase, them show you this word like, yeah man, boy, I have things. And when you're in it now, you really say this was all smoke and mirrors.
I mean, that's just how life is, period. You know, it's like you can't know sometimes. And sometimes your feelings outweigh everything. You can't really see like, all right, this is just his situation right now. He makes me feel this way. So, and I want to preserve this feeling. So, you know what? Let me just.
All right. Let me get a scenario then. So, you and I are dating. I don't have it. You're in love. You see me? You say, boy, I have a buzz. You like me. We're there. You realize now that I don't have a job. I'm not working. I ask if you help me pay my little rent. I ask if you lunch money and them something. They come and not work. What's in this pandemic? I could even worse. Would you help me out a little bit? Remember, see, you sign to big down sound records and you're bigger artists, you know, Marcy, you have little money. You have to help me out a little bit.
Marcy, that sound like son.
That's
not like a man. I sound
like add maths or some kind of algebra.
Add them over there.
Can I tell you?
Boy, I think it boils down to just a situation. Me personally, it just depends. You know, it just depends. If I see that if I help you now, it is going towards you being able to
be a better man. Yeah.
Yes.
so being able to continue, then sure. But
Kevia.
obviously say it makes sense.
So Kevia, share your story now, because I'm more Marcy for hear that story.
Yeah.
Right, so?
I'm not gonna judge you, I'm not do that.
Marcy doesn't
I'm team woman.
It's a free space.
Yeah.
All right. So I was with this guy,
Yeah.
girl in love, right through
Yeah.
Westmoreland, and
Where's my life?
we were
Best from the West.
dating for like 9 months.
Yeah. Teachers in 9 years.
And before he was, I honestly can't say he was a bad person.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Was always a nice person. If I'm hungry, I'm there at work, I'm make sure the food reach me. If I'm cooking, I'm gonna cook and whatever.
Boy.
It reached to a point where something got wrong with his car. I was like, Lord Jesus, what man now? So it's like, you come to me and say, babe, transmission gone bad and boy depressed and him can't drive up and down again and my fear take bus go work and all them something. It's about depressed right through. I know when you're in love, when you're partner depressed, depressed right through.
Yeah, it affects you. You're one.
Girl. So boy I come to you and one boy else say, when I want to look a rough patch. But then the person who I am is a kind person.
Yeah.
It's not only for relationship, it's friends and whatever.
Yeah.
If you come to me today and say, no, Z, I'm broke, and I want a 10K if I do something, once I have it, I never think twice, I give you it.
Yeah.
Understand? So him come to me and him say, this and I say, oh, all right, so what the price for this? You must say, boy, baby, it's expensive. Boy, I must even know to tell you.
No, red
So
flag.
say, no, man, just
Red flag.
Red flag.
So I say, no, man, just tell me. Tell me, I'm here we go.
Yeah.
So I say, boy, normally me hear like 300. I say 300 what? I say, 300K. I say, that's just ass. I'm not breaking out, girl. But then, you know what, in that moment, it's just like, you're in love and the boy give you a buzz and you depressed and him depressed and it just have
say buy the boy the transmission for the 300 grand.
No. So buy well on a carry man.
Yeah.
So by this now, I have a little friend. We kind of want to look up parts place and I say, all right, Z, give me 230.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one. I say, all right. So I say, Father God, me there now with my money. And so girl, need to take care of yourself first, but in that moment, you not think that way. You just say, we just want this pass.
That's what love does.
We're back to normal. So,
yeah.
So, all right, get the money, get the boy and everything, buy transmission and everything. And then, yeah, that was it.
Say buy him the transmission.
Right, true.
9 months into the relationship.
That was like 6 or 7 months into it. Yeah.
You are a quick one.
That's like 6 or 7 months into it.
Oh.
Because like
no man.
and then all right, like no, I wouldn't do it. You understand? Well, I probably would, but I wouldn't do it that early. Because when you grow up, you realize I really don't the love thing that really make no sense now. So you
Don't give up on love.
You give up on love, Marcy?
No. Just adjust yourself. Fun.
So in that
it's like an
situation, though, like,
adjustment.
would you buy the man the transmission? Because 230 got enough money, you know.
I would not buy the man the transmission.
I would
not.
I would not.
Okay.
But I'm not judging her for it.
Right, but you just have to say you would
I would
do that.
not. Absolutely
What do
not.
you think about the man them do where you really and truly have some man with them don't want to work none at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know them man there.
You don't know them?
No,
Girl,
sir.
I'm in every Jan. You're fine. No location, girl.
I don't attract.
True.
I don't attract those kinds of people.
Yeah. So I said that's just a no for
That's
you.
just,
No.
It just doesn't happen that way.
Okay. So then, would you take your man out on dates?
Yeah.
And pay for it? You buy him gifts, like not for birthdays, but just randomly say something and buy him.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
like for
not
right
nothing.
now, right? I saw something, not a lot of us know about stocks and bonds and them something like that. Someone say NCB have some capital market thing, and them they can give somebody some stocks, and instead of you buy stocks and watch for Christmas, they can buy them some stock and them look a thing there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you say, boy, baby, you know, some say NCB have some capital market stocks and I can get a gift start.
Listen. Personally, I'm all about wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So like everything I do must lead into that. Must end up with me being wealthy at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna take up some dude that has nothing going on. And if I do introduce anything to him, it must be something where him can make money rather than
in the long run it can benefit everybody.
There's just no way.
What about the persons who are gonna say that? All right, so you buy the boy the stock, you give him $100 gift cert. You buy the boy the stock and then the boy make a bag of money from it and then the boy left. Because these things happen.
It happens, but it's just the salt, man.
You just have to charge it to the game. It's just the way it is. You know, like we could talk about it all day, but girls still have a give man transmission. Man still have a
transmission for me.
Right, true.
It's the transmission for me. No man. Real and true though. But what I think is a lot of our women in our generation, right? Yeah. And the reason I even talk about the stock thing, because you can't even take up $50 and buy a stock and give your man. This is your man. But some woman, them just feel like, say, here we go, no? Them grow up for here, say, oh, man's supposed to take care of a woman. And them not feel like them supposed to give anything at all.
I said before, Kareem, it's how we were cultured.
I was just getting to say, that's a cultural thing.
Find a man we can mind you.
Yeah, so but you must can give back, man.
I wonder if
like even from like we were younger growing up, a man is tell us no, kill this man, make sure man we can take care of you and mind them somebody, and then it also leads to where sometimes the parents throw you on to older men, because they know you can.
It's your own experience,
exactly, because they know the older man can mind you. We never really get that teaching. They say, all right, if you have a partner, it's not even a 50-50 game. It's just a tone.
Like it's not transactional. It's love.
Exactly.
But, you know, the culture and a lot of us grow up not really knowing anything outside of what we see, you know, and personally for me, it's just an experience. It's like a connection. And if the sex is good, the sex is good.
Girl,
you see me?
Well, she know, because she buy the man the transmission, so she know what that.
Yeah, I know about that good cocky something there when we do things that we know.
Girl,
I know about it.
Balance a lot, Jesus. Man, if everybody girl in this stuff. You understand?
I know about it.
Listen, but I'm going to tell you who is in the studio, but somebody's here. And you don't want to say her face, like she's not by man, nothing, none at all.
Not sad.
Listen, I say, Auntie, sit down, Auntie, I say, the whole time I look for her, and so I shake her.
Auntie, no man, that can't work.
When I tell them to like, she take up her bag, like she go walk out, like she say, Marcy and Kevia, fuck, not chat. Nah, do that.
Auntie, I say, no man, that can't work.
Yeah. No, but when you're with somebody and you rate them, you want to see them do well. So my thing is about the psychological things. That will work with that. But me, if it's just I do things for you.
Right, true.
Right, true. That it becomes a transactional relationship.
But helping is different from
minding somebody.
Right. Because some boy, I don't know where them get outside for one sit down and them yard and woman and mind them. Yeah, man. My woman have to mind me. Especially if them woman live a foreign.
Can I tell?
My woman have to set me my
big woman.
Yeah, woman have to send me my package.
See, that's why I don't talk to boys.
You see that?
Right, true.
You know, I talk to men that have their shit together. So I can't really relate to that kind of shit.
No, because I can't see myself.
But me did back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day, there was this guy who was just
sweep up your fruit, girl.
Is this? He fucked his way to my heart.
Yes. What's up there, right? True.
Everything. You see me? I know. Me don't know if our personality. I don't know anything about his personality at this point. This just how good the sex was. You see me? Someone know about that.
Yeah, help him out a little bit.
That spell something there.
Yeah.
You bring him go eat
that
food.
Genius something there. That Cinderella something there.
You bring him all about. No man, Marcy said she bring the money.
Yes, because
pasta.
Yeah, because that's
what I eat pasta. Which part in the live?
I don't know. He's just I don't know.
But a whole heap of women call him on the show though, and they would say that the men who are broke, them always fuck them good. That is the reason.
Let me tell you.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. The best dick.
It's when them broke. And them say that's all them have to give. Let me give you 100%.
Yeah, ain't nothing else going on. See these men, like the men that I say I attract, they are too busy.
Right, exactly.
They are too fucking busy, and they just want to go. They want to take me out and just spend and have a good time, sure. But them not come with stress. And then something
I love it for you,
there.
girl. I love it for you.
But the broke man them just do home. So anytime I want to fuck,
the dick is so good, and the dick is good, and them have the audacity to have more than one woman.
And them broke. As when I say I'm broke and hungry, and not energy.
But the old good.
Right, true, girl.
And that's the problem.
I think that's what a lot of women fall to, They say because them and get the good fuck them. And the boy must have said, boy, baby, no more want growing on the road.
It's hard to separate your vagina from your heart. You see, men, it's easy because you stick things inside us. We receive your energy and everything. And we're blinded by that.
Right, true, girl. Because sometimes all your heart upset with the boy, And then now, out of nowhere, your vagina, she just call such man. And you say, yeah, they no girl. And girl, it's call such man.
Regular me have them there. War they with she down
there. And then she come out, she boop, and she beat 2 times. I say, lad, just saying start.
When you don't want to tell the boy certain things, because you don't want him to say, him hook you,
Girl.
And you hold it in a guy, I say G thing. Dog, no. Okay, I can't hold out more the fuck right now.
Can I say it right now? Anyway, baby, what's the door?
Sex is and I think that girls need to go through things.
Definitely.
They need to know, to have an understanding, because like she said earlier, the way we're socialized, a lot of us work with that, and we don't really spend time with ourselves to know what we like, what we want. Because I'm an advocate for masturbation, and I think that girls need to masturbate.
Definitely.
They need to know their bodies.
How often do you masturbate?
And they need to know every day.
Ooh.
Every day. Right. They need to know.
Love that for us.
And it helps you to be more confident too in sex, because sex is oddly still so taboo because you still get judged for it. You see me? And it's a conversation that people don't want to have, because people just think that it needs to stay under wraps or whatever. And then if you come, they want to judge you for, like when I make sex songs and people are like, all them thing about
it. I just think,
bitch, we all have sex. This is how you came here. And I will stop singing about sex when the whole human race stop having sex.
But the funny thing is a hypocritical thing.
It is.
Right?
It is.
If a female sing about sex,
the
world like a done.
But
then Gage gonna say, dung in your and all of it dung in your dog. And if Carter come and say, freaky girl them, and but freak, that's just it. If the male sings about it,
it's fine.
Yeah. But if the female sings about it,
it's that thing about women being the fairer sex and it's just a societal bullshit.
That man, I love that. I don't love that.
And growing up, I was just so against all of that. It's just like, I'm not this girl. Why do you think like this? People sometimes they talk and it's not even their own opinions.
This we know this.
So it's like I don't pay attention to that, because people will say, "Oh, I'll be a skin out song," but I do other music. That's the one you gravitate to.
Exactly.
You don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Okay, and they come and say, "Why them can't this and whatever? Why don't you go to the artists
who's going to sing that?" Exactly.
Spend all their time and creativity making these songs that you wish these females would sing.
Exactly.
Right.
Why don't just go there? Well, no, people like to complain, and I don't think it's hate. I think it's they just don't know.
They must not have nothing to do with them time. But we're going to play the Never Ever Ever. But I just want you to tell us where we can follow you, Marcy, so the people them can know. For those who don't know you, which part them can reach you. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay, Twitter at Marcy Chin, MarcyChin, and the chin is real. Just for those who think that I just call myself Chin.
Yeah, I real name.
I'm a real name with real proper heritage.
Yeah,
from Hong Kong. But anyway, Instagram, MarcyChin official, OFFICIAL, Marcy Chin official.
YouTube,
just Marcy Chin.
And you'll find a bag of things about you.
Yes.
Kevia, how we can find you on the social
We used to
platforms?
forget that girl in the man like introduction like Aka Marcy, So it's just I am Kevia _ for IG and Twitter is I am Kevia 1. Nice queen auntie.
All right, so we're going to play the Never Ever Ever. Marcy, but what if I know this is a very festive part of the show. But guys, that was an interview with the lovely Marcy Chin, Miss Nasty Love herself.
Yeah.
She's
You
so
understand?
gorgeous.
No man, she's very gorgeous.
In
by
person,
the way.
I didn't actually.
Yeah, man, nice
Picture,
girl, man. No
yeah.
man, a nice girl,
Wow.
nice girl.
Nice bad man.
I came to the right place.
Yeah.
Thank
Right, so
you.
once again, guys, we're at Catella Perfect 10 Spa, and you would have heard the giveaways that we have from them, and from also the giveaway from Campari as well. So you have to pay attention to Boya Things after that this Tuesday, 8 to 11 on New Start 93 FM to find out if you're a winner. And a big up to Case Pharmacy as well, shop number 17 in the Duhaney Park Plaza. Big up to the Bombcast. Martin, big up yourself, brother. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and send it to your friend them. Comment on a bag of things and make sure you go follow Marcy Chin.
Yes, her girl at Things.
Girl at Things.
Right, true, girl,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad show.
It's not the girl.